On this Monday Morning Minute, nobody mows when it's this wet out. If you remember, we did a video a while back where we compared a Ventrac and a zero turn to show you how good a Ventrac is when the ground conditions are wet. Unfortunately, we got a lot of comments that said, that's crazy. Nobody mows when it's that wet out. Here's a few of them. The first one's from John Deere Boy, who asks legitimately, why are you mowing your lawn when it's that wet? Fortunately, there's people like TIYX who answered him and said, plenty of people mow on wet ground. Lots of homes have wet areas, and the ground is always wet in those places. The same goes for farms. Unfortunately, there are far too many people like James Wilson who commented something to say, you are high off your own grass. Nobody mows in flooded areas. I'd say turn around and leave, but you'd have to take some extra time out versus the zero turn. Well, James, you ever see a drainage basin with like 12-foot high grass, maybe some trees, some bushes growing in there? Nope. They're always cut. And the reason is because people mow them, even when they're flooded. Sometimes they use Ventracs to do it. And that's the point. The conditions aren't always great, weather's unpredictable, and especially coming out of spring, the grass starts growing before the ground's ready to really walk on or drive on with any machinery. But even so, you can use a Ventrac to mow it during those times. It's great in those areas. It's great for contractors who have to get jobs done regardless of what the weather is. The Ventrac just does it, and it's easy on the turf. So, the truth of the matter is, people do mow in wet conditions. It's not ideal, and they might not plan on it, but it absolutely happens. And when it happens, you need a Ventrac.